Hello traders, this is Trap Trader. We have 9 of October 2023, 10:45 London time. Unfortunately today we're not gonna have a live material because OBS wasn't able to record my video when I was recording live my trades that I took this morning, this afternoon I should say, because we're in London. But what we're gonna do, we will try to go and analyze those trades. I took in total 4 trades today. We are trading MES, 5 contracts as a half position, 10 contracts as full position. So maybe I'll just talk about what we saw at the beginning of the day. I mean, before the day started, before the open. So we had trapped longs over here. Market was before the open market, as you can see, was somewhere here. We actually opened, we opened somewhere here, and then we dropped a little bit and immediately bought it back. So the plan was to short this trapped longs at 4,335 or 4,340 if we get up there. And the confirmation for this trade would be obviously as usual on the footprint. I use okay, maybe I'll just say first how do I find those levels. The levels are coming from a volume profile. So that's the open. That's the open. We've been sorry, that's not even open. This is electronic trading hours. So this is overnight action. So we can see that we have trapped longs over here pretty much every single time market was trying to push higher. These longs were getting out. There's a first shelf, decent volume here that we can expect that if market will push it into that volume, then obviously we can short it because these longs will try to get out. And so that's why I wrote short 4,345 till 40. On the other hand, we had this Palestine-Israel wars that started on 8th of October. Lots of people will think about that, and obviously that's a very negative thing, and they will try to short, hoping for a push to the bottom. And because in USA we had bank holiday today, usually this kind of on bank holidays, the usual market doesn't work this way. Most of the time it just goes in range. It starts and finishes at the same place, at the same level. Sometimes pushes a little bit higher just to come down. So what was the trade that I took today? Okay, let's have a look. Market open. So here's pretty much my Ninja Trader chart. This is footprint that I use. This is delta. That's a 1 minute chart that I use just for fine-tuning my trades. But everything happens here. This is the footprint that I'm using to make decision whether I should buy or sell. Where and where. So we have 2:30. This is London time when market opens, and market is basically kind of going back and forwards for 10 minutes, around 10 minutes, and at this moment here at 4,322 and 50, you can see that blue triangle. I went long. 5 contracts, 5 MES contracts. Why I have decided to go long here? Let's have a look quickly as well at the pre-market action. So that's when you think about it, that's kind of entering long on a double top. But the reason why I decided to go here long is that initially we took the double top, and then we dropped, but the drop wasn't too deep, and we decided, the market decided to buy it back. There was a little bit of resistance here. Again, we can see that yellow frames are, this is absorption, and here's absorption as well. But on the other end, we had accumulation. So we had absorption, but from the buyer side as well. It was kind of fight between buyers and sellers. We had a gap. We had these trapped longs. This is pretty much where the market opened here on the top chart. And there was a quite decent probability that we might try to go and push towards those trapped longs. So I went long with the stop loss below. I kept it long for quite some time. So the target would be 4,335 as a minimum. 34. Sometimes I like to get out before everybody else, because you got this initial push, then you can get out and market drops and you get secondary push. But the plan is to short for 335. So this long was kind of playing the game. Okay, they broke that double top. We are breaking out. We are breaking, the double top was somewhere here. They broke that. We are breaking out. Let me get on the long side and try to ride this into this 4,335. So I sold half of my position. I think it was free contracts here, and I have seen this absorption here. I mean, sorry, there's resistance and an absorption on the sell side. We can't see it now because it's not live, but I also use times and sales, and I can see that there was a lot of selling here going on, so I decided to close the whole position. So partly I closed here, and then I closed one contract here, another contract here, or maybe I just closed both of them, but they just kind of spread it. Sometimes this is what if you can't get covered immediately, then if you can't sell it immediately, then this is what a Ninja trader will do, just try to sell here and here, one and one. So I got filled. So that was decent trade, 4,322 up to 4,333 and 32. That's 10 points. 10 points trade. I think I made on this trade around $250 on each account. I was trade 2 accounts. That was the first trade. Second trade was all about getting short. So because we had first push, I expected we might get a second push. I was kind of thinking to get long again, but my thesis were, okay, I'm gonna get long, but I want better price. I think I measured I did measure Fibonacci, because I use Fibonacci as well as retracement, and I was hoping for a drop below that 50%, and it didn't happen. So here I had a buy order. It didn't happen. Immediately went up, and then we pushed even higher. So I had to basically watch this going without me. But the main trade for today was to short this market. So I entered short here at 4,336, and that was 5 contracts as well. Closed immediately, because that's my strategy, that I do close part of it. I think I closed two trades here after 2 points. I think market was kind of bouncing back and forward, kind of decided, okay, let me close 2, and I'm gonna hold the rest, and I close the rest into this kind of semi double bottom kind of thing here. A little bit too early, because as you can see, we dropped pretty much to open. That pink line is the open, but that's okay. As well, made 36.29. That's 7 points. This is 2 points. Yeah, made some money on this as well. Then I knew it's gonna bounce back, but I didn't want to go long. I was rather waiting for again kind of 62% retracement from the top, and I even got the 62%. So I got long. I got short here again. Market pushed a little bit higher. I think that was free contract only. I wasn't sure, because why I decided to go short here. Well, technically speaking, because of the 62% which we had, I kind of got here a bit too late, I would say, and that's why I went free contracts only. The market pushed here into this volume, and I was thinking, well, there's a decent chance now that we might break out and just push into the top and kind of take all the shots. So I decided I'm gonna close this trade, and I did close the trade here. We did push a little bit higher, but as you can see, there was a 330 candlestick, and on 330 they decided to sell. So basically I use TPO chart as well. I mean, I'm not having TPO chart here, but I look at every 30 minutes candle, and I look where the stop losses are on every single bracket. So that was from the open, that was A bracket, this was B bracket, and the B bracket it has a very big chance in this kind of situation, where I look at that and I see this is failure. Bulls were buying, building volume here, decent volume, 1,000 delta, 10,000 contracts. We got a little bit of minus 45, but initially it was 864 delta. Then we had a little bit of delta here, 1,245 in here. So it did look like they might start to push, but somebody came here and decided to sell it. I jumped on that thing here, and I think I bought all 5 contracts, but it kind of got spread into those 2 places. And I was kind of expecting for this to drop and then retest the bottom again, so decided to go short. A little bit too late. When you look at this, decision to short here was a very good decision. That was the plan. I should have kept it a little bit longer, but you never know how long. This is a double bottom. That's the technical place where you should cover something. Because I covered here, I didn't have much left to cover here. I think I covered 2 here, 3 here, and I was pretty much gone. Done with this trade. Should have kept 1 for as a runner to see it, how far we can go. That would be a beautiful place to close. Maybe next time. But here was a second leg. Basically, there was first leg, little push. Quite decent push, and the second leg here. And I could see, on time on sales as well, a lot of selling. Delta minus 1,424. That's a decent sell. Initial first candle. Doesn't mean that there's a lot of absorption here, but the sell-off kind of started here. When I look at this, I see this pattern all the time. The open, a push, drop, a little bit, a little bounce, more sellers coming in here, re-entering position, And then we got the second push lower, much stronger. Let me just have a look as well. This is 1504. So delta was falling as well. You can see the delta is falling here, and then if we look at the push, delta is climbing. It just made a new high, but the price has not done it. And that's I see this as a diversion. This is divergence, and the price is kind of, that tells me that, okay, we have some aggressive buyers here, but somebody is selling it. It's just absorbing it, just hitting those buyers with short, basically loading up the shorts, and this is what happened here. Well, that's the typical situation for a second leg down at the open, when everything moves pretty fast. So that's 1 hour from the open at this point. Well, let's have a look what happened here. Then I added another one and another one. I think here was 5, here was 2, another 2. I did close. I kind of, because I saw that push lower came back, I kind of decided to close a little bit here. I can't remember right now how much I closed, but I did close probably 2 and 2, and I kept the rest because I had a better position here. So I could protect my short with a stop loss and basically break even. And but when I saw this candle to close here, I kind of knew, okay, now we're gonna get the push, and we got the push, and I covered another 2 here, and waited for something lower, and I did cover it even here. So basically, why I covered it here is because here we had a stop losses, right? So that's the B bracket, and when we entered into this B bracket, whoever was long, they had to give up, but the shorts from here, they had an opportunity to close, to cover. So shorts were covering into escaping longs, and usually you get a little bounce. There's always a little bit of bounce, but by the time I was already done, my goal for today was to make 400. I don't know why we changed this right now. 486, like around $500 to pass another 2 accounts, which I did. So yeah, that's pretty much what was my trading. I finished. I just went to the gym. And I have to say that there was a decent sell-off after this. There's this candle, but what happened later, that's a surprise to me, because I really expected this to drop probably somewhere here, at least to take this overnight low, but they haven't done it. They've decided to absorb this move, buy even more, keep buying strong data, 1062, 749. Came back to this level, probably sold a little bit, keep buying, a little bit of selling here, but then you got this 1335, and they've been buying and buying and buying and buying, pretty much to the top, and then we had a second leg up. So, on the day when we have a war, when everybody expected the market should drop, we got a nice push, and we got to, what was the top? 4,374. Yeah. So yeah, so that would be a surprise to me. I mean, I wouldn't, if I was trading all day, I would look at this after this candle, big sell-off, imbalances here on the sell side, huge absorption of this move. You know, and they are kind of fighting with this. I would probably short that to get, you know, just hoping that we're gonna drop low and probably will be stopped somewhere here. But yeah, this is what they decided. They want to push this market higher, and that's it. Okay, see you tomorrow. We'll trade tomorrow as well. And so I do have 6 accounts right now that I passed. But I will start to trade first too, and we'll see how it goes. Good night.